Hello, my fellow cryptids. I am Jackalope, and today is my birthday, so I'm doing a concept on one of my favorite series ever. So if you're ready, this is a concept for Dead by Daylight and Fallout. Killer, the Behemoth. Speed, 4.5 meters per second. Terror radius, 32 meters. Height, tall. Power, mutational advantage. Press and hold the primary power button to charge up the Behemoth's mutational advantage for 5 seconds. Upon activation, the Behemoth gains increased movement speed, decreased maneuverability, and breaks pallets and breakable walls automatically for 10 seconds. During mutational advantage, the Behemoth cannot attack or vault. Running into a survivor will damage them and end mutational advantage. When mutational advantage concludes, it goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. Add-ons: Iridescent Vault 13 Jumpsuit. Hitting a survivor during the last 3 seconds of mutational advantage will put them into the dying state. Mutational advantage now has a cooldown of 60 seconds. Enclave Seal. Running into a survivor during mutational advantage will put them into deep wound. Perks: Forced Evolutionary Virus. Bloodlust tears up 10, 15, and 20% faster. Hex. Glory to the Enclave. When a generator is completed, all other generators lose 5, 10, and 15% progress, but don't regress. XO1 decreases the duration you are blinded by any means and the duration of pallet stuns by 15, 20, and 25%. Decreases regular vault speed by 25%. Frank Hortigan was born into a world consumed by radiation, raiders, and the horrors of what humanity can do. Growing up amidst the constant armed patrollers of the Enclave on an oil rig constructed by the US government to attempt to keep democracy in the wasteland, he found solace in training. Frank quickly rose through the ranks of the Enclave's enforcers, becoming a feared instrument of coercion and violence. Frank had it all, but then Frank had a psychotic episode and lashed out at his superiors. His actions resulted in him being demoted to nothing but a patroller of the wasteland. One day, the Enclave sent Frank Hortigan's team to explore the Mariposa military base. While exploring the military base, Frank Hortigan fell into a vat of the Forced Evolutionary Virus, causing him to mutate into a super mutant. Once the Enclave found out about Frank's mutation, he had many extensive tests over many years, and once those tests were finished, Frank Hortigan needed specialized power armor just to stay alive. The Enclave was requesting people to explore a seemingly abandoned vault. Frank Hortigan felt compelled to explore the vault, so he demanded to go and was allowed. Frank Hortigan learned the location of Vault 686 from settlers nearby. Once Frank found the location of the vault, he found a bizarre structure that radiated with otherworldly energy. The vault's ancient glyphs whispered of forbidden knowledge and untapped potential, drawing Frank closer to its embrace. Unbeknownst to Frank, Vault 686 was a secret cover-up for the Black Veil to continue their practices after the bombs dropped. Walking down the corridor, he heard a loud crunch and looked down to see he stepped on a canteen with a yellow 13 printed on it. While exploring the vault, Frank Hortigan found himself surrounded by ghouls, nothing but radiation-filled trash in Frank's eyes. Once Frank Hortigan killed the last ghoul in cold blood, a dark fog appeared around him. He tried to fight as best he could, but in the end, he lost. The settlers around Vault 686 spoke legends of a behemoth in power armor who entered the vault, but never returned. Cosmetics: Colonel Autumn, Sergeant Arch Dornan, Major Elias, and Orion Moreno, all as a skin for the Knight. Legate Lanius for the Oni. The Holy Mothman for the Nurse. XO2 for the Behemoth. Tesla for the Behemoth. Survivor, the Vault Dweller. Perks: Pack Rat. Pack Rat starts with 5 tokens. Pressing the active ability button while standing still will spawn an item under your feet. Pack Rat will go on cooldown for 90, 60, and 30 seconds and lose a token. Special: pressing the active ability button while walking activates one of Special's abilities for 60 seconds. Strength. When you pallet stun the killer, they are stunned for 50% longer. Perception. When faced with a skill check, if you miss, that skill check is changed to a good skill check. Endurance. You gain endurance. Charisma. All survivors in a 24-meter radius have your aura revealed to them and their aura revealed to you. Intelligence. You gain 10% faster generator repair speed. Agility. While in chase, you vault 20% faster. Luck. All good skill checks are changed to great skill checks, and you gain 50% luck. Special goes on cooldown for 170, 150, or 120 seconds after the effect finishes. Action Boy. Your exhaustion is cut by 30, 40, or 50%. After his vault denied him to stay, the Vault Dweller wandered around looking for a place that will accept him. After months of walking, he found another vault, one he didn't see on his previous quest to find the water chip and defeat the Master. Vault 686. When he entered, he saw no signs of life, so he grabbed as many vault suits as he could. When he rounded a corner, he saw a ghoul. Not ready to fight, he ran as a dark fog filled the area. Now, in the realm, the Vault Dweller has nothing but his vault suit, not even his trusty Vault 13 canteen. The Sole Survivor. Perks. Canine Companion. You have Dogmeat following you for the duration of the trial. He can locate and retrieve normal and special items in a 15, 25, and 35 meter radius, and he brings them to you. Mysterious Stranger. You are injured for the duration of the trial. After being on hook for 50, 40, or 30 seconds, the Mysterious Stranger unhooks you. Sniper. Increases the reach of flashlight beams by 15, 25, and 35%. Decreases the duration of blindness by 20%. After being frozen for 210 years and being forced to watch his wife die and his son kidnapped, the Sole Survivor set out to get revenge and to get his son back. After he found his son Sean as an old man referred to as father in a place called the Institute, he learned that Sean was kidnapping people and replacing them with synthetic humans. At that moment, the Sole Survivor decided to take down the Institute. The Sole Survivor blew up the Institute's reactor, causing the whole place to explode. After the Institute was destroyed, the Sole Survivor went up north to a place called Far Harbor, looking for a runaway girl. Venturing the unfamiliar fog on the island, he hardly noticed the unique black fog surrounding him. He closed his eyes for a single moment, and when he opened them, he was in a very unfamiliar place. Cosmetics. The Chosen One for the Sole Survivor. The Courier for the Sole Survivor. The Lone Wanderer for the Vault Dweller. The Pioneer for the Vault Dweller. Boone for Vittorio Toscano. Nick Valentine for Jonah. Piper Wright for Zarina. And Preston Garvey for Adam. Map. Vault 101. Offering. The Vault 101 door. Do I think a Fallout chapter is possible? Yes. Bethesda is insanely relaxed when it comes to their properties, so a Fallout chapter is definitely possible. The lobby theme, Collateral Damage, was made by me. It means a lot that you bothered to watch the whole video, so thank you.